Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Know 360 show hosted by me, Annette, the warm-hearted warrior diva. This show gives you insights on the journey of high-achieving business owners and music artists who share with the audience the importance of building a strong community of like-minded individuals on the road to greater success. Tonight's show is a collaboration between NNO 360 and Grand Gulla.
Yo,
Yay!
salute. What's happening, y'all? Turn up, Tule. Hey,
Hey.
baby. You
Oh
already
my
know.
goodness.
It's lit, y'all.
I love it. I love it. He is from Seattle, an artist, entrepreneur, actor, making moves. The man has skills, talent.
It's a pleasure to be actually on the show too. You feel me? And just being acknowledged for all the work that I'm doing out here, and everybody else that I work with. Um, God, he's the one. He be shining the most through me. You know what I'm saying? Like he always be with me. He be seeing us turn up all the time. Like you feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So, who is Grand Gulla?
Grand Gulla, man. He's a big entrepreneur. Is Grand. I got the name actually from Keita, Larry Love's baby mom, rest in peace. Her dad, I was going by Busy Gulla. He's like, man, you need something bigger than that. Like Grand. Yeah, that's it. Grand Gulla. And I was like, hold on, that sounds kind of hard.
Yeah, it does.
So I changed it on Facebook. Then I went back, and then heck of people that was like, I like your new name and stuff. And I'm like, all right, sure, I'm alright with that. I changed everything to it, and then so really it stands for it's 100 times 10. It's 1,000. Been at 1,000. Mixed up goulash and moolah together to get the Gulla. Gulla, but come to find out it's way bigger than that. You feel me? And I'm like,
right.
I'm like, wow, it's just meant to be.
Wow, I love it.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Love.
Yeah, love. I was thinking of the candy bar. It's an old school candy bar, the Grand. Do you remember the Grand
the
candy
100
bar?
grand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites right now, still too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I got a little caramel in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the chocolate. Oh yeah, that thing. I forget.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one too. Just brought it back right there.
Okay. So, with that being said, let's take it back to the roots.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So, what was growing up in Seattle like, and how did your city influence your journey into the music and entrepreneurship?
They're nothing but hustlers in Seattle, y'all. I'm telling you, everybody is hustling.
Wow.
Everybody, y'all. So it's so fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Moving here, there, you do. I'm selling CDs. I'm selling gear. I press them on gear. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing flyers. I'm having albums. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm posting up flyers, putting them up on the walls, putting them up on poles and stuff, hitting up, you know what I mean? Put them in clubs, in the stores, you know, and there's other people that's out there doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a New York, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just there's a lot of different styles out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people doing a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, creative things out there because you know what I'm saying, we have to have our own identity, but there's a lot of actually energy there, you know what I'm saying? From Seattle to Tacoma to the north end to downtown, you know what I'm saying, to different places. So it's pretty dope. Actually moving around and networking with different people and stuff because it's so many different cultures too there. There's you know what I mean, there's Somalian, Samoan, Eritreans, you know what I'm saying, Arab, there's everybody there, you know what I'm saying? And Indians, you know what I'm saying? There's every culture there. Persian, there's every single thing. You're like, it's crazy. So, but you know what I'm saying? You know, you just learn to find some way to communicate with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, learn a little something.
Uh-huh.
annyeonghaseyo or something.
Uh-huh.
You know, and then next thing you know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People are feeling comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? The town is there. It's on the
Mhm.
come. It's really on the, like, when I think the whole, when that comes out, when
Uh-huh.
Washington comes out, when Seattle, they say come out of Seattle, like, for real,
Uh-huh.
like, in a minute, like, I mean, like, a whole wave of Seattle is about to, like,
Wow.
blow up. Yeah, Washington. Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
it's,
I've always wanted to visit there. My bestie lives there, actually, in Seattle.
oh,
And
that's
my
hard. Okay.
yeah, my brother, I think he lives Bremerton or something. I
Oh,
don't know if that's like
Bremerton. Yeah, I know
outside.
that's that. Right over there. Yeah, catch the ferry over
Yeah.
there. You could drive over there too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you might know the language. Half a day Totem Malik. I'm from Guam originally, so
Oh, from
Chamorro,
Guam. Okay. Yeah, I
Guamanian.
grew up with some Guatemalans. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some chamaritas. We there. I mean, they pretty much. It's like I think between San Diego, California, and then also Seattle or Washington. There's a lot of us over there. I think I'm a
Yeah.
little. There's a few
There's a
of
lot
us
of
over here in the
Nguyen's,
East
like
Coast.
Nguyen's, last name Nguyen, like
Uh,
Nguyen's and stuff like that. It's like
no,
N
more like
G.
a no. That's I think that's Vietnamese or something. But like for my culture, there's like probably uh trying to think of like a common name because my name is not really common, but there's like Blas, so blind or Flores. It's kind of
Flores.
like
Okay.
Spanish kind of. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's cool. But I'm sure you've been to the barbecues because they love to
They,
barbecue. They like we love food.
I've been to that house, eating in the house. You know,
Uh
so
huh.
so
Yeah.
much food on the
Uh huh.
table, and they're
That's
like
how we
laughing.
do.
You can't say
That's
you ain't
how we
hungry.
do.
You can't say they gonna laugh at you. They're
Uh
like,
huh.
I'm full. No, no, eat.
Yep.
You know, I'm thinking I be running around and stuff too. They was always trying to have me eat. I was like, man, damn. They was cooking
Right.
it for a
Right.
long time.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah, for
That's how they
sure.
do it. Lots of barbecue. Okay. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
know that. I heard it's a very diverse area, so that's very interesting. One day I want to head over there and check it out.
Yeah, you
So,
got to. We're trying to bring the Sonics back too right now.
oh,
The
okay.
Supersonics.
Supersonic.
Dun, dun,
Hey,
dun, 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 dun. Supersonics.
I love it. You should do it for real. I advocate for that.
I'm gonna do everything I can.
I love it. So, um, you made waves in the Seattle's hip hop scene, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what do you think sets Seattle's music culture apart from other cities, and how did that shape your sound?
Really, I think that people from Seattle, they um it's like almost like you never know where they're coming from, like the music that they have. So that's what kind of sets it different. And then
Mm.
as far as mine, you know what I'm saying, I feel like yeah, I'm going through my own story, so it's always going, I feel like as long as I keep it original, it's going to reflect different. So
Okay, okay. Well, you definitely have a unique sound, and we're gonna get into that soon. I can't wait.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, from the early years, right?
Uh-huh.
How did you get started with music? Was there a particular moment, maybe an instrument,
Um,
artist that sparked your interest or passion for hip hop?
I really remember like when my mom used to play music and stuff in the car, and I'm just listening to Q93, and it's just like running the same music. It was like running the same 8 songs, 10 songs. I'm like, and I'm just rapping. I'm singing. I'm rapping and singing and
Oh,
everything. You feel whatever comes on. I don't care what it is.
yeah.
I know the whole song. So I'm like, yeah, I knew I love music right there for sure.
Okay,
I
okay.
was probably like 13 or something. I wasn't really making music like all my life and stuff, but I always loved music though. Always listen to
Okay.
music.
What what genre did you like gravitate to the most?
Um, man, I'm kind of.
R&B. And I love
It's
R&B.
hard because
I know.
I got the aggressive, struggle,
True.
pain, struggle stuff, and then
Right, right.
I got the R&B stuff too, and then I got the hip hop, and then I got the motivational music. You feel me? Like that far, this new song that far right here, this
Oh
one.
yes, I love that far. I
Thank you.
love that song. I want that shirt.
I got you. I'm sending you one. I got you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a special made one too for you too. I'm gonna put the in the
Oh,
note on there 360.
I
I'll be printing.
appreciate you.
Yeah, I did this. I did this right here.
That is so nice. I love it.
Thank you.
I need to learn from you. You're the expert in that.
Come on. I'm printing them up too, man. Y'all need something printed up. Yeah,
Looking
I did
order.
these little joints right here.
Oh wow.
These are some
Okay.
loose. These are some shorts right here.
Wow. You definitely are a hustler. Look, I saw that clip on Instagram. I was like, he's for real. He's like,
Bro,
he's outside. He's outside. He outside,
let's
y'all.
go. For real. We
I felt
outside.
back in the day. I felt that vibe when you handing out, those postcards like tonight at 8 p.m. we having a shindig or something over here. We got after party. We got the before and the after. Because you ain't going home until I don't know whatever time, whatever time it is. There's no clock.
Man,
That was that was
everything.
that was before Mama days.
Man, after the show, look, we went somewhere else too. You feel me? I'm so crazy, you feel me? We went right across the street to the showbox right after the Sean Kemp, the Gary Payton event. That was crazy.
Don't forget the
Big shout out to
Waffle
Salute
House.
Community Gardens. Man, that was crazy.
Don't forget the IHOP, the Waffle House, or
IHOP
pizza
Waffle
joint.
House.
Oh my
Man.
God, this is like giving me
We might have
flashbacks.
to hit the casino to do it because we gonna still want to be active while we eat it. We're like,
Oh my
it's too
God,
much.
that is too funny. I love the
Too lit.
energy. Yeah,
Thank you.
you guys
Yeah.
keep me young. You know what I mean? Y'all
Yeah.
keep me.
Yeah, man. I try to keep good energy going all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a blessing waking up every day. You feel me? So
Yeah.
just always gotta live in your presence, live in your moment, you feel me? Because you never know, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you just never know, you feel me? You might have to be an inspiration to somebody or something too, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Just give your best energy all the time. Don't be like negative and give people bad
Mhm.
energy for
Mhm.
just because
Yeah.
the little problems you going through or something.
Yeah.
You get past that.
Yeah, it's so easy to just do the knee jerk reaction, but I think coming back to like meditation and just being with self, because sometimes we just need time out. You know how like when
Yeah.
we're kids, they like go to time out or whatever.
Right.
As an adult, I tell my kids, look, y'all, mama gonna go time out. I'm gonna go to my room for
That's
real.
fire. That's fire. No.
I'm like, y'all, I love y'all, but I gotta put myself in timeout because I'm not right now.
For real.
It's real
For
talk.
real. Yeah.
So I heard about your Seattle hip hop charts. Excuse me, and you're like at the top. What has been the key to your success in the city? You know, and hitting the charts.
Consistency. So one, I love reading books and stuff too. So I read this entrepreneurship book one time, and it was telling me about like just the process that you need to do to be able to make your goals come true. And then no
Mhm.
matter what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's successful, you know what I'm saying, or got the rich or whatever, you feel me? Then they follow these steps. So they just have a plan, visualize it until you can see it actually in front of you. Visualize how much money you want to make, $1 million, $2 million, until you
Oh,
see it right there in front of your face. You could almost touch it. And then every single day you make a plan. Then every single day do something towards your plan every single day, no
yeah,
matter what.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, just don't and never give up. You feel me? So, when it's
yeah.
I guess that's the definition of consistency or something, but
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
you,
know, right?
you feel me?
Because I could have easily took a nap and just
Yeah.
and,
But you can get right back up and get to it too. That's what the whole
that's
thing about it is though.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
We do need our naps, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you made it to the top of the charts in the Seattle, and this how long were you on the charts for?
So before Seattle Sound Music Awards, I won Internet Hustler of the year 2019, and then I won 2022. I got the award right here. Hold on. Yeah, I won 22 right here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That
That's
is
definitely
deep. Dang. That's dope. Wow. That's
all
really
right.
nice. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I had a I had a I
That's fire.
I had a one of my guest appearance.
That was hard.
Guest
What's up, yo?
appearance.
Salute.
You wanna
Folk.
say hi? That's my mini
What's
me.
up, kiddo? What's up with it? Salute.
You say salute.
We're gonna see you some baby gear too.
Oh boy.
We wear extra small.
I think she's a
We wear extra
medium, but or
medium,
small medium.
small.
Yeah, medium. All right, honey.
All right, I got you.
She just wanted she wanted to she wanted to be a guest appearance.
That was fire.
Oh my gosh. She was like, I really have to see who this artist is.
That's fire.
Look, she'll be like, you're hustling, she's hustling for me. So we go out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like writing. I don't give her my business card. She just take a piece of paper. She writes my email address and my website. Hey, my mom does a podcast talk show. Check it out. She's on YouTube.
Ooh, she's dope.
She's advertising for me.
That's fire. Yeah. See, shout out to my bro Rod. My bro Rod. That's on the Butterfly Tattoo song and video. Okay. We went from Seattle to like Atlanta to Vegas and did a show at the All Vibes Network. And but I had got a dot card. I bought a dot card, so I was in the airports and everywhere, and I was using dot cards. I was going to do some dot card videos for dot cards. Yeah. So I'm tapping everybody's shit. I'm tapping everybody's stuff, and he's like he's recording it. He's like, bro, get this one. He's like, go over there, do that person. So we do this person, and I'm like, he was the perfect like role guy. I'm like, bro, we just killed it, bro, with this video, bro. Because it was just so much footage we had. People really dot carding and put it to the thing.
Right.
But some people were tripping though, because they thought we were trying to like scam them or something. They was like, hold on, man, what you do with that card, man? I was like, hold on, bro, there ain't nothing, bro. Hold on, bro. Calm down, bro.
That is too funny. I love it. Yeah, she's my my media person whenever we go out, my PR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's really interesting. They got to start young, right? I mean, It's all about the hustle. So that's
absolutely
what I'm teaching them how to be independent. Get their craft out there because that's the new wave. I mean, that's always been. I think entrepreneurship has always been in. It's just we were taught, a certain way. You have to do A through Z to get to, but there's so many ways to get to where you want to go. So
yeah,
one route.
Right.
We need to play that song too at the end because I have a couple lined up, but Butterfly, I had to put a mental note.
Okay.
So with that being said, you ventured into launching your own clothing brand, Salute. How did you come up with the idea? And what was the biggest challenge when you started that business, that clothing line business?
So Salute, big up to Salute, everybody that got some stuff, you feel me? We turned up. Listen, so Lou started as a hashtag, and it was
What?
a hashtags $ at
Uh-huh.
sign Luke. But you
Okay.
can't use it. It don't work. It don't work. But it looked dope though,
Oh,
right? So I was like, man,
yeah.
I kept doing it for so long. I was just like, you know
Mm,
what? I'm gonna take the hashtag off. I was just thinking. I was like, man, son, I gotta do something with this because it's really not credible. You feel me? It looks
okay.
dope, but it looks dope though.
It
And
does.
then so
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the hashtag off and make it a brand. So I'm gonna
Okay.
take this. So in the dollar and the dollar sign is the money you invest. The at
Okay.
sign is the people you connect with, and the loot is a blessing. So
Oh,
it's like
I like that. Hmm.
yeah. So it's like the money. It's like the money, the dollar sign with the fatigue,
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then the at sign, and then the
All
loot
right.
got the halo on it. So and
I
it's
love
just
that.
so
I
and it's
love
yellow
that.
too, the sun. So
Uh-huh. Wow. I love the way you orchestrated that.
thank you.
I look, I'm partial to the fatigue to the army color because I was a soldier at one point in my life. So
Oh, so whoa. Get it. What?
thank you. Yes, I'm a veteran.
Oh
I did.
yeah, I gotta get you something. Yeah, I gotta make a dough for you. I'm about to.
I appreciate you. Wow, that is so I really like the thinking, the thought behind the name and how you came up. I mean, it sounds like it's a well, and I'll get into that because I kind of peeked your clothing line and what it's about. It looks like it's an ethical type of clothing brand that you've
Mm,
established.
mm,
And I was like, okay,
okay,
okay.
that's
So
fine.
that's really really interesting how you came up. Which brings me to the next question. What does your brand represent? And how do you balance your artistic expression in music with more strategic and business driven world fashion?
Mm, cause really, so salute is like salute is pretty much like if you buy salute, you're pretty much like it's respect. You feel me?
Right,
It's
right,
respect
right.
on. If I'm giving you some salute stuff, it's on respect. You feel me? And it's pretty much like when you have it, like I have an air freshener. When you have an
Uh,
air freshener in your car,
uh-huh.
it's like you driving around. Somebody's in your car. It's like they got to salute your car. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're in a car. They got to salute your car. You know, say so. So it's I'm pushing respect.
Mm,
But and then it's like um with the music, it's like it's real. So it's not gonna be. I'm not trying to like fabricate you or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
mm.
Saying I'm not walking around lying to people. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right, right,
it is
right.
just like it's just so easy to just what I'm saying jump from music, incorporate with the music to the gear to the
Yeah.
lifestyle to what I'm saying just what I'm saying a job
Yeah.
a duty. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
But so.
No, I definitely see that the way you translate your music and your brand, and just basically your brand is you and who you are, right? So
Hmm.
your being is what illuminates to the world, and it fits you because that you're
Thanks.
just you have a unique expression. And each song,
Thanks.
it's different. Like you have, it's not like I don't know how to explain it. It's not the same, because
Oh, yeah.
when I listen to music, it has a lot of times there's like the same cadence, there's the same beats, but yours is like one, a special package for each song.
Oh, appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So like, yeah, I'm trying to understand. Like if we were in combat, I wouldn't know where to go. Like wait, is he trying to go left or is he trying to go right? Because I don't
Hmm.
know where
Because
you know
sometimes
what I mean.
you have to keep it. You have to keep it. You have to work with everything you got. You feel me? Because what I'm saying it's just that it's being versatile. You know what I'm saying? It's just like okay, I can do this, I can do that, do this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. So when it's time, you feel me, then it's just like, you know, I'm just gonna be the artist. I'm gonna be the artist that I am. You know, if it's coming.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's why I
can't wait
love it.
to
Yeah,
go.
everybody be like, dang, how you doing? I did a rock song. Man, shit, it
Right.
was like, bro, my bro, shout out my bro Larry Love. He was like, man, bro, you feel me? You're in a whole nother wave right now, bro. You just did a rock song, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, that is so dope.
Man.
Yeah,
Long live
look.
my bro Matt Hoganson, man. Shit.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, and like a prince, you know what I mean? You're like a new era of Prince.
Ooh, let's get it.
I mean, look,
Let's get it.
I love Prince. I'm so sad I didn't make it to his concert.
Man, Prince, man, I got a Purple Rain shirt in there right now. I got me some, yeah.
Purple is royalty for sure. So, with that being said, a lot of entrepreneurs they face setbacks, right? Can you
Yeah.
share a moment when things didn't go as planned? How did you manage or pivot or bounce back,
Mm.
from that setback?
I just kept going forward. Didn't
Okay.
let it get to my mind that this is like a loss, you know. So
Right, right.
yeah, because you know, those things will affect you too on your focus. So you
Yeah.
know, and the whole thing is your focus is on taking care of business, taking care of your
Mm,
business. You know, you want to look at it as, you know, saying your twin right next to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look
yeah.
at, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be right. You gotta be there for your business all the time. So, you know, you know, stores get stuff
Yeah.
stolen from them too, but you know, we gotta keep it
Oh,
going.
oh, man. See?
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah.
yeah,
It's fun though. It's always fun. It's always something. There's so much great out of it that you
mm,
kind of the little stuff. That stuff don't even really exist. You know, it was
yeah.
just like something like you stepping on, like you were
Yeah.
kicking a dirt pile or something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got a little scuff on my shoe, but you know what I'm saying. I wipe that off.
Yeah. Not on the J's though. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, the chains though. Oh,
No, no.
oh.
I wasn't big into J's, but people they have their box and they keep it nice and stacked or whatever. But
Dang.
that's so true though, because the thing about it is maybe the person needed it more than I'm not saying that it was right for them to do, but maybe they really needed that
Yeah.
um, you know what I mean, bread or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. You never. Right.
I try to think like we go through things in life, you have something planned and you meet people, you think that they're in the up and up and they're
Yeah.
legit, but then turned out that it wasn't, but it was a lesson learned. I think every person, everything in life that you come across, there's a reason for it. A lesson
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like
learned.
that too. That's yeah, for real though. It's crazy
Yeah.
when and when you're walking it too, it's like damn. It's like everything is like aligning perfectly. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing, we're doing it right. So it's like you don't have room to do stuff like that. So it's like,
Right.
okay, I'm okay. Oh, that's yeah. It's beautiful though.
You have this. For me, I feel I feel like it's a challenge, this whole entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
because especially when it's new, when you know where you're going, right? Because
Hmm.
I was in the military, so I knew what to wear every day.
Yeah.
I knew where to my duty station was, I knew what job to do every day. And then
Hmm.
all of a sudden I'm done. And then what? You know what I mean? It's like
Man.
and the whole financial stuff. I mean, this whole entrepreneurship as a whole is trying. And I'm sure
Yeah.
that it's like, do I still want to do they then you're like, you know what? Yeah, I do, because I have to I love, talking to people and blah 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 blah. and then you try to revert back to the whole, hey, I need to go ahead and get a job, and there's nothing wrong with getting a
Yeah,
job,
for
but then
real.
it's
But
like, okay, you about to get it, but then you know you have the offer letter, and then they're like you're like crickets, right? And they're like, what's going on? So you call them out, you're like, hey, remember the offer letter you gave me?
yeah,
What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. They decided to go with another candidate. I'm like, okay. And so now, like, to the
mm,
universe, the guy, like, okay, you got me.
yeah.
I'm not going back to
That's
that.
what ain't supposed to.
We're
You
going,
know, you ain't supposed to be doing that right
I'm
now,
supposed to be, you know, doing this entrepreneurship.
right? Because then it's like, because then that's a choice that we have to make right there too. Do we get mad that we didn't get the job, or are we happy? You know, or are we gonna, or do we like snap back? You know, we can snap back into like, you know what? I got something that's gonna make more than that job. You know what I'm saying? My work. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you feel me? It's like that's a clear sign
For real? You think
to
so?
trust the process. That shit is fire. That's so dope.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we're talking about this because I had to get on my chest. See, we're doing some counseling with each other.
For real though. Cause this is, yeah, it's serious though. Cause like, man, I just do so much stuff too. You know what I mean? It's like, but I just like, I could be like this big, I could be a chef, you know what I mean? Too, but I'm gonna do something, but I think I'm gonna just do it like, I'm gonna do it a different way. I could come already am one, but I could do it as like something else. Like I want to do like a rap chef show or like do some,
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something with it. But you know,
Uh-huh.
I be wanting to get back into that so bad, you know.
Uh-huh.
But it'd be so fun because I work at the stadiums, and I used to
Uh-huh.
go crazy. I used to be so filthy that I have everything set up and move, and before the games and everything, and I just run around, go around to the locker rooms, go around to on the field, you know, play, have an album cover, tell them, you know what I'm saying, take pictures with it. It was giving out tickets to shows to baseball players and stuff. Like they're like, "Mom and Tail, I'll come." I'm like,
Right, right.
my dog.
No, for
So,
real. Like that is a really good idea. You know, I love cooking and baking and stuff like that.
yeah,
And you just like, you know, it can be small. It doesn't have to be grandiose, right? It could
right.
be just an hors d'oeuvre or like a appetizer or like little, I don't know, donuts or whatever the case may be. But
Uh-huh.
as long as you're doing what you're, you know, wanting to do and have a little twist, because that sounds
Yeah.
really fire right there, what you're talking
Right.
about. I might have to
Yeah.
come over there to you with you and, you know, start the whole culinary stuff for real.
Oh yeah. Come on, we
Like
can
we
do
had
it.
a cross collaboration, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Podcast, rap,
yeah, everything.
spitting right behind over the mic, in the kitchen. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? While we whipping,
right.
it'd be man.
We can have a what they call it, the competition thing or the challenge or what would they call it, the chef's review, the chef's review. Okay, you're out, you're in. Like, what happened here? I thought we were a team. No, I think that would be dope. I think that would be so dope. Seriously, wow. So you got some cooking skills. What's your like favorite dish and or uh pastry?
Tikka chicken.
What? Tikka chicken.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can make a bomb tikka chicken.
Really? Okay. Okay. Well, we definitely need to come up with a potluck thing.
Yeah.
Do like a sample, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that would be so dope. Okay, we had to talk about it offline for real. Uh,
Yeah, we gotta pop it because man, I cook. I make. Man, I like. But I've been on this. I've been on this turkey neck thing right now. Eating man, boiled turkey necks and oh my goodness, potatoes and oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
that sounds good.
Yeah, I've been going crazy. Like
Turkey neck potatoes. Okay.
yeah. Yeah,
Like a
I had to
pot
slow
pot
down on
thing.
the I had to slow down on the crawfish and stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But it was crazy. I,
Oh, that sounds good.
I was going crazy. But
Wow. Okay. I'm getting hungry. So, what's one thing that stands out about your hustle? Because we know you're a
uh,
hustler.
yeah.
And what does the
The
grind look
number
like?
one man grand
Yeah.
internet hustler of the year. Like
Right.
2 years.
That's yeah. That's funny crazy, but it's good. No, I mean
I
that's good.
probably didn't push
Wow.
over like 100. Probably pushed over 100,000 CDs for real down to in Seattle. Now I
100.
used to print up 100 CDs every day and run around Seattle and this boom 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 and network. You know what I'm saying? Ask for donations for CDs
What? So,
every day for like 3 albums.
so
So I had the identification, license to whip, and JJ Myers, and they both got they got like 13. Both of them got 13 songs on them. So yeah,
wow. So a
yeah,
100,000 CDs per
a
day.
hun- 100 CDs a day.
Oh,
100.
that's 100,000, Lord.
Woo! I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm like, dang, you have your record label. Oh my God. Okay, so 100, and so basically until you gave away the 100, then that's when you came back home, right? What's the average time
Not
typically?
really, but yeah.
Not
I'm still running
85,
around. Like I'm still
the
like,
85.
yeah. I'll be out there. I'll still be out there. I wouldn't be tired.
Wow.
Yeah. So it'd be just running around preparing stuff for the next day and
Yeah.
stuff, doing stuff too, seeing what I can get more done and stuff. Building more stuff about with my music and stuff. So
Wow, that is
yeah,
amazing. And you said for two straight years, yeah.
yeah, it was pretty crazy. Pretty
Man.
crazy.
So that does definitely stands out. Uh, you talked about versatility. How do you manage balancing multiple creative outlets without burning out? and
Dude, that's
and
hard.
is there a routine or something mindset that keeps you grounded?
I try to at least think about like doing it once a day and stuff, but
Uh
like it's
huh.
hard to keep up though. Like doing all the stuff to kind of
Yeah.
come up with creative stuff. The stuff for certain things,
Uh huh.
um, you know, um. So I come Geno Chief of Time Not Radio. I run that Instagram too, and then the salute, and then the Gula. I feel like I'm doing something else too right now, but
You have the time not games. Look, I had to peep all this stuff.
yeah,
Look,
the time
that's
not.
yeah. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's just since we're talking about it, let's go ahead and pull this up, everybody. It's called Time Not Games. As you can
Yeah,
see here,
there you go.
yeah. So, what is this about? Tell the audience what Time Not Games is about.
Okay, so Time Not Games is it's Time Not Games is ran by Cody. You see Cody
Okay.
Listell, and this is a dragon school. He does everything. This it's gonna be a whole dragon school. It's
Wow.
he how do I put this in a nutshell? Pretty much, it's for the it's events for the community that he creates, and he
Okay.
has anything from teaching financial, like teaching anything, financial literacy,
Okay.
teaching how to build video games, how
Mhm.
to he runs a school. He he does a
Mhm.
lot of different things like that. So we was bringing black indigenous culture to Seattle,
Oh,
Washington,
okay.
with Chief Shaka Zulu. So
Okay.
yeah, so that was one of our recent projects that we were doing, And then we have Time Now Radio too. Could you go to Time Now Radio?
Okay, let's see.
It's a 24-hour radio station that
Okay.
we're creating. That
Oh my God. You must be a Leo like me. No.
I am. That's crazy. What the fuck? Leo gang. My the
Leo
13th
gang.
of August.
No way. For real?
Yeah.
That is wild.
When's your birthday? The 13th. Don't say the 13th too. We twins. We twins.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Okay, right there. That's that's on the side. That's Yep, that's on the I-10 right there. That's where they be doing all that's the pink feather, the golden feather tribe right there.
Oh,
in the green.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. You got the camera. You guys are out there deep.
Oh yeah. Deep. We be out there deep.
That is wild. Oh my
And then they
goodness.
see another crew with their outfits on, and then they come up to them, and then they like do a battle, and they be like, do the little battle and stuff. Pretty much like just like a little battle standoff, and then they keep mobbing and figure out after a while they'll just mob and stuff. Everybody take pictures, do all kind of stuff, get video.
Well, creating an inclusive gaming community will be the theme of a Juneteenth event happening tomorrow at the Rainier Arts and Cultural Center. Joining us right now to tell us all about it are Thomas Harper from the World Halfball League and also Grand Gulla with Time Not Games.
Hey!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes. So all my gamers tap in.
Right. Make sure you tap in so we can get you in. This is too funny. I feel like the universe is talking directly to me. I interviewed an artist, and he's a gamer too. And I feel like, okay, now I really need to get. I have a Twitch account, by the way.
Dope.
It's not active yet, but I'm about to.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got one too, but it's not active yet either. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I met this dude in Vegas, and he had Twitch inside of a gas station. Inside of a corner store, and he was like, he was live on it. And that's why I was promoting to him. And he was like, man, you want to come on my Twitch and rap? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so I went on there and started rapping and stuff. And I added him on there, and we was connected. So he made me like really kind of get into it. And Cody got me into it too. But I just never been active on it though. But I'm gonna get active on it.
We'll just connect each other.
Okay.
And then let's do this thing. I'm telling you.
Okay, let's do it for sure. Let's do it.
Yay! And you're my gamer buddy. New gamer buddy, y'all. Wow. Okay. What's one piece of advice that you wish someone would have given you when you were first starting out?
That's a hard question.
No, it's an easy question. You know why? Because
you want it all, right?
Because we give ourselves the advice. We do. Look, people be coming to us for advice.
We do though. You ain't never lied. That's crazy.
That's why you sit there like, I pretty much gave myself a bunch of advisements.
That is so crazy. Because I talk to myself a lot, and I analyze things. I swear on everything. I look at the good and the bad part of things. I'm like, say what's the good, what's the what's part of this and what part of that, and saying you're always gonna go with the good thing because you always want to go forward. It's crazy. Any knowledge that I wanted to know, I went and found it. I went and searched for it. I went and looked. I went and asked questions. You know what I'm saying?
I get.
I remember when it used to be bad to ask a question. People would be scared of asking questions. Just ask.
Yeah, just ask.
That's crazy.
Look, it's difficult to get advice when people come and get your advice all the time, right? Like, and it's like, man, for every advisement, I could have been a billionaire by now.
For real.
I'm like, Lord, all this stuff. And it's funny, I'm tapping into this whole Leo thing, but you have so many ideas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I just give ideas or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't care. Like, okay, the person goes and does that. Don't let us don't let us get center stage, okay?
For real. Shit. It's up. It's up.
Because they're gonna be like, why are you shining? We've always been shining, but just behind the scenes. For me, I don't really like the limelight. You know what I mean? I'd rather be behind the scenes. But then the light, it's like your light just overpowers the dark. So it's like you can't help but to shine. And you're like, I'm not gonna apologize.
Go ahead, girl. I applaud you. Shit.
For real. Well, enough of my soapbox for now. But for now. So as an artist, entrepreneur, actor, do you find yourself caught between different creative identities?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And how do you stay true to all your passions? You know what I mean? While pursuing it.
I stay focused all the way on it when I'm doing it, and then after that, I let it go.
You know what?
I'm going right to the next. I'm on to the next. I can't even think it. I can't even. I feel the energy off of it and keep it moving though. I feel the energy off of it, and it energizes me to keep moving to do the next thing. But I'm not riding the 4-wheeler back to the house.
Right? Look, you know what? I'm the same way. It's funny how some people, they really, really introspectively go into this, that, when you're supposed to move forward to the next task. And I mean, it's okay to think about it, but it's like
you don't want to get caught up in thinking about the next task. That is going to stress you out, and you're not going to get it done.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to keep on thinking about it, and you're not going to be like, oh, you know what? It feels better to lay here, or, what I'm saying? You have to not think about it and get to it. You have to know that this is what you're supposed to do.
That's funny because we literally, it's like a chameleon. We literally snap into that other color or whatever. On demand. Like, on okay, demand. Yellow, blue, go green.
For real.
Uh-oh. You good? I'm gonna play this one right here.
Hey. Big salute to my girl Chaz, man. She did that. It went that hard. We ain't never fraud. Always going hard. Yes, we've been on stop in a foreign car with a foreign bra. You already know what's up. It wouldn't hang at that phone. It went that hard. We ain't never fraud. Always going hard. Yes, we've been on stop in a foreign car with a foreign bra. You already know what's up.
In the gas cause the shoe fits. I'm a product of the movement. I'm from the dub. We never losing. Reached my goals and started cruising. Phone ringing, congratulations, but I'm on some new shit. Time wasted delaying could be time that you're proving. Eyes low, dust rolls. Don't doubt in the maze. All these stars and the lights shining bright with a maze. Pull the goddess out my story. Had to turn the page. And we steady turning up in several different ways.
Wondering how you got that phone. It went that hard. We ain't never fraud. Always going hard. Yes, we've been on stop in a foreign car
with a foreign bra. You already know what's up. Wondering how you got that far. It went that hard. We ain't never from. Always going hard. We been on star. In a foreign car with a foreign bra. You already know what's up. Blessing Holly's favor. Dunk on and blocking haters. Always knew I had a gift. I just gotta get it later. Relationship didn't determine off of paper. Cause we knew we would get it greater. Ain't living life stressing. Taking everything as a life lesson. Steady grinding with my mind invested. Hard times is tested. Elevated, standing tall, restless. Keep marking shit off my checklist. If you're wondering how you got that far, it went that hard. We ain't never from. Always going hard. Yes, we been on star. In a foreign car with a foreign bra. You already know what's up. Wondering how you got that far. It went that hard. We ain't never from. Always going hard. Yes, we been on star. In a foreign car with a foreign bra. You already know what's up.
Yeah.
Let's run it back. No.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. That was my thank you so much, sweetheart. That's my song. I love that song.
Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I love that song so much. What was the mindset behind the song? Like,
Cool.
did it just like
willing, I got that. Hey.
it's like it just
I
dropped
wanted
like
it to
a
be
download?
something that everybody could feel though. I wanted to make a song for everybody. I wanted to make a song for everybody you can be great. You can just do regular stuff and be in your glow and your godliness that you are. God, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
God is godly, whatever. You feel me? Be who you are and just shine. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. They wonder how I got that far. It was, you know what I'm saying? It's really motivation, really gospel. It's really a blessed song, really like talking about God, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They wonder how you got that far, you know, I was just walking my path, you feel me? Blessed and highly favored, dunk on and blocking haters, always knew I had to get. I just got to get it later, you know. You know. But it's like, you know, shit, I had to go through too, because relationship didn't determine off of paper, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I just knew we would get it greater, you know what I'm saying? I ain't living life stressing, taking everything as a life blessing. Steady grinding with my mind invested. Hard times was tested. Elevated, standing tall, restless. I keep marking shit off my checklist, you know. But yeah. That's what it all came. That's what it all came from. No, it was easy. That was an easy one. But that's where I'm at though. You know what I'm saying? I came with Change with my bro Galaxy Major. We got the video called Change.
Okay.
I was featured on that, and I was telling them. I've been telling for years. I was like, bro, we got to make video for this song and push the song because this is the song, bro. This is what's gonna. This is like the wave that the people are on right now. Like we're living in the truth right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like lying and being fake, all that ain't even in. That's not in. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Come with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Come with this Change song, bro. I'm telling you, this is about to be the new wave. It's about to be the next where people are going to be on. And we did that joint, and that was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It's on your channel?
It's on, it's on my channel, but it's probably deep down. It's probably back in August. It dropped around my birthday.
Okay. The on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, but it should be on
shit though. I'm just saying though. Do it for my family and my kids though. I'ma flip the shit. I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chips. I'ma whip it though. Turn that shit into bread though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gonna change 100 pennies in the track. Do it for my family and my kids though. I'ma flip the shit. I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chip. I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gonna change 100 pennies in the track. They got me up by the penny. I'm gonna change, add me up by the nickel. Big old M like I own McDonald's. I'm praying for a change on the day. Putting effort in the game, call me Galaxy Mate. I'm headed for fame, yeah, I'm on the way. Typically, I ain't that typical. I'm exclusive, ho. This game's detrimental. My faith is strong, so you know I'm spiritual. Patience in the game, how you stack the change. And watch them jacks turn to bigger men frames. I'm trying to eat, trying to straight the plate. But it never gonna change, doing things the same. In my lifetime, I'm trying to see my range. The way that I see it when I'm in my dreams. My kids don't see cause another part of me. Damn, I wish you were here, homie. I got 2 kids that they get to meet them. I know it's sad, how you think I feel? I ask all the time, just keep me humble. My stomach rumble when I'm in the jungle. So about that tussle, you know I struggle. Back and forth, I'm trying to bubble hustle. Life is depressing, but I keep on pushing. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the flow. I'ma get the chips, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change my things in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the flow. I'ma get the chip, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the flow. I'ma get the chips, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the flow. I'ma get the chip, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray.
Trap me in the system, yeah, right. I'm way too filthy. All that did was make me smarter and smarter. This shit what built me. All the nice fake friends, some family was missing. I don't even nothing on the list. I like kitchen covers was empty. Switches for watch over me too. Lyrics been living, spending no money in the booth and some nice studio living. Really see my bitches blood, they see I was really living. Birthday jogging on the status, the truth really gets me. They saying they will ride, but it was just a dick. Now a nigga ride by, now they flashing tits. Stop by, grab the house, kitchen, wash the dish, chop it up, forget what's planned, curve out after dinner.
Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chips, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chip, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chip, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that shit into bread, though. I'm in the atmosphere, but I'm out the glow. I'm gon' change 100 pennies in the tray. Do it for my family and my kids, though. I'ma flip the shit, I'ma spin the glow. I'ma get the chip, I'ma whip the dough. Turn that
Dope.
I be having positive messages, so like, but I come hard. I don't know. I have to like stuff I switched up and everything too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is like my transition where I'm going like more into this that far era. You know what I'm saying? Of more of a growth. You know. So the growth in my music, because that's the whole thing I was doing from the beginning, was trying to make my growth in my music more, you know what I'm saying, make it presentable, you know what I'm saying? Actually, when it already was, when it first came out, it was, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me that. That's why I started making music. But it was just like, I still wanted, the whole time when you're making music, you're just trying to perfect it, you know what I'm saying? You're right, you're lit, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when it starts coming to criteria and stuff and messages and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to put out the same thing as everybody and keep coming with the, you know, so you know, show your growth. I say this, if you're an artist coming up or whatever, just show your growth. Don't try to be like nobody, because you know, you never know what you're gonna produce, but you have to have faith in it though.
You know what I got out of this clip? You ready for this? Ready for this? I got the Outcast feel from it. For some reason, it's because they're different. I mean, it's a group. Our creativity is out there, and it's different. It's very unique. I also got Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh yeah, for my bro, yeah. We actually got the whole crew. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah. For real, I appreciate that so much. Big salute. Yeah,
salute.
Man, Bone Thugs and Harmony and everybody too. And Outkast. Come on.
I know.
That's heavy. My bro, Galaxy Major, man. Salute, bro. Putting me on that. That joint went crazy. That was a real fun project. That we did. On Capitol Hill at Carolyn's place. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Big salute. That joint. That was a real lit event right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a good week. That was all around August. That was like my birthday. That was around my birthday. I think that was the same day as my birthday too. One of those clips in there, but it was like it was like 3 days straight. It was, but we ended up just shooting that stuff in between it though. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot of times it don't even be meaning to be a music video. We just be like, all right, let's shoot the video right now.
That is so cool. Yeah, I love everything. The background, like I said, it had that unique, because not a lot of artists can do this, like what you guys do. The uniqueness behind it. What's next for Grand Gulla? What's the upcoming projects? Music, fashion, acting, gaming. I know we're gonna start this gaming thing, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have my phone charger because I'm 4%.
It's no wonder why you're that far, because you're in the dark.
And I can't find my charge.
Oh
the phone looks so far.
But you glowing in the dark because of your shirt.
Yeah.
Let me stop. Okay.
On all platforms, y'all check it out.
Oh my gosh, this is
this
too
thing
funny.
Save me right here. Save me right here.
Mm-hmm. That's
right here, y'all. This is God's work right here. God's work.
Oh yes. I didn't ask you. Well, I asked you a little bit how you came up with it, but like, were you just randomly, I don't know, in Starbucks, in a coffee shop, and be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna write this song.
It's funny you said that too, because I did the course actually in Seattle.
Oh.
And I wrote the verses for it in Louisiana.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That is too funny.
Yep. And that's why I ended up dropping it at. Too. So that's crazy too. So it was a journey that made it like the song too. You know. So
just everything was just like nicely orchestrated. I mean, the beat, the cadence, the lyrics, and it took me right. It took me that far. Like it took me that far. Like, I'm like, wow. I'm in space. I'm beyond space. I'm in the universe. I'm in another universe because I'm a DC Marvel comic gal, and I was just thinking a parallel universe.
Wow.
for real. Next up, parallel universe coming to the stores near you.
Man, that's crazy. I've been getting some really good feedback from the song. Like people like saying like this is my favorite song. Like they're saying like, oh, this is what is they say? They're like is by far the best song I've heard. And like it's saying this is a guaranteed class. They're saying things that you see on the bill on the remember 5 mics were like in the Source magazine. You used to see they used to have like. What the critics said, you say that in the back we see for movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, damn, this sounds like some award-winning comments on here. I'm like, okay, this song might be. Yeah, and I felt it. I ain't gonna lie, I did feel it though when I was making it. I was just when I made it and I recorded it, and I finally had it done. I was like, oh yeah, this is the one.
Look,
this is my favorite one because it's so like. It's not, even though I have one cuss word in there, it's not giving off that cuss word. But it's not. It's like it's a passion in it, but it's not giving off that unedited version of a song.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if DC or Marvel called you up and got you your song in the credits and the whatever in that universe. Because look, DC's is going to make a comeback, right?
DC, the
DC
comics, right?
Yeah, they're making a comeback because the guy that produced the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they hired him at DC Comic.
I don't.
Do you watch Marvel or DC Comics?
So Marvel was like Wolverine
Guardians.
and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I maybe seen it before, but
Okay.
I didn't really keep up with it. Okay, we didn't have cable growing up, so it was channel 9, 11, 13, 22.
Oh, we gotta get you in that. Oh, okay.
I gotta get on. Yeah, all the movies, all the stuff is new to me. I've been watching all the stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is all good. Shoot, there's some good movies. I got time to sit still and watch them now.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Watch. And I'd be like,
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. I try to sneak a good movie in every now and then because what I'm saying, I didn't grow up watching movies and there is really good messages in movies and stuff too. I love, what I'm saying? So I've always been inspired by movies and stuff too.
Okay. So growing up, did you have hobbies or what did you do?
I was more into Mortal Kombat though. You know Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was more into Mortal Kombat instead of like the DC stuff and stuff like that. I had Mortal Kombat on PlayStation. So I used to go crazy on that. So but I gotta but it's crazy though because there's somebody that calls me Superman. There's an older lady that calls me Superman. She calls me Superman. It's crazy. Like she's like, Superman. I'm like that's my dog right here. I like her.
Yeah, because I'm glad you mentioned that because DC Comic, they're coming out with the new Superman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't wait. So for the listeners out here who are starting their entrepreneurial business and their creative journey, what's the most important thing that they should keep in mind?
Stay authentic
to
yourself. Yeah. Don't try to do too much. If it's not you, don't let nobody else run your business too. That's another advice too. Don't let no one else run your business. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one though, because people will try to steer you in the wrong way to do things or anything, and if it don't feel right, don't do it. You know what's right for your business. So just thrive and just stay creative.
Yeah. Stand on your business.
Stand on your business.
Right? Look, because
rest in peace, Mac Drake.
Right? No, I mean for real, because we have this big heart, and so we take opinions, but then it's up to us to make that decision at the end of the day. But it's like, was it really our decision? So once we make the decision, we can't blame anybody else but ourselves.
Right.
You know how that goes. Stand on business. So like people give me their unsolicited advice and I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. But
they go that Leo stuff too. Take it in. We're like, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good.
That was good. Sounds great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh man, we are so what's the word? I'm trying to think. We come off, we're like the happy person, the smiling, happy, joyful. People don't understand this about us, but they take our kindness for granted, as
kindness for weakness. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we're nice to a certain point.
Man.
But don't poke the lion. I say poke the bear, but don't poke the lion, because when you poke the lion, you keep poking the lion, it's like
for real.
I'm telling you. And it's like
so that's like the growth. That's another thing too, like fighting, like everything's been like, it's kind of like an easy fight, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why would you want to mess with that energy?
I know, right?
Why? What? I don't get that.
It's like passive aggressive energy that comes to you. And you're like, wait a minute. I thought I was understanding, but then no. Then you back out. I'm good. You good? We good. Okay. Oh,
For real.
man.
It'd be
Yeah.
real, man. So it'd be real. So I'd be like, you could be able to move around, go get some air or something, and because it'll just be like a little bit, you know what I mean? It'll be like little things, mostly on my behalf, because I'm so busy like doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Different business, boom, 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 boom. That like I can still figure out things to do within the day and stuff, and still be productive with that. So. You know what I'm saying? If something is not right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out a way. So, there's always my option is always like go outside and get some air or something. It's always. Yeah, it's
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Round and get in the sun.
I love my quiet time, my peaceful time though. But like I'm a hooper. So but now that you know what I'm saying, but I grew up like Boys and Girls Clubs and stuff like that growing up. I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club when I was like 11 years old. I worked at the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, working at the snack bar and stuff. And that's how I paid for me to be able to play basketball and stuff that too. So, so it's pretty dope that, you know what I'm saying, Brian Ferguson's the one that running it. That's is that he has this basketball league that is encouraging students to be better and greater. And he's really training them and putting them, on platforms that are, that are really like, huge in the world, so it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying, being a part of it, doing this song. Anything's possible, you know what I'm saying. Y'all just get to it, you know what I'm saying. This is a pre-order, something that you can get done, okay but the other stuff that's looking regular and stuff, like I be printing up that stuff on a daily, that's just
and also the all his socials are on here as well on his website. Wow. And he also accepts American Express and MasterCard. And Discover, y'all. I haven't seen Discover in a while. A lot of stores, they don't accept Discover, but he accepts Discover.
Let's go.
So there's no excuse.
So you can be out there in public, have it right on the phone, bap. They can buy it right off your phone. Yeah. Actually, like something I was looking for, because you guys supported me with my song That Far, and just like great energy, like all around your guys' circle, like in the 360 in the realm of like, what I'm saying, all around entrepreneur. I feel like, what I'm saying, the artists, there's people that I see that's connected with you guys that I'm in communication with too. And it's just like, what I'm saying, like it's good to know that there's good people all connected together and stuff like that. So and the No 360 was just like something that's just like, like something that felt perfect. It's just been all love, and I just appreciate like just being on the podcast and putting my story out there and my experience out there with y'all in the world. So thank you all, everybody, what I'm saying, watching it and tuning. Oh yeah, I got a tour coming up, what I'm saying, probably like around March or April or something like that. We're gonna be going on a tour. So my manager's putting everything together. Guys, stay tuned. I'm saying, I'm gonna have a new album coming out. Come deliver it soon.
That song is still in my head. Oh, my head.
Yeah, man, y'all love that, man. Y'all send me, tag me in the reels. I'm posting everything. Y'all tag me in the reels.
I'm about to do a dance on TikTok. Grand Gulla, NNL 360. Here we go. This is my version. No.
Man.
Let's run it up, y'all, for real. Let's run up this song because we need him to be in the theaters, okay? Look, when they say that far, it's that far, okay? For real. It's that far.
It's that far. When you
Yes.
hear the song, you're gonna be like, okay, this is it. So little y'all gotta,
Well, be sure to subscribe to Grand Gulla, okay, and In the Know 360. And don't forget, please like, comment. To view all the episodes on In the Know 360, we're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I just created a TikTok account, and I use my personal Snapchat. So if you want to snap, hey, let's get it. And let's continue to support the unity for social justice, please. Let's free Monster Yo. Let's free our brothers and sisters that need our support. This has been a broadcast of showing love full circle.
Monster Yo, y'all, and free the real. Oh yeah, one more thing. Shout out to Leslie Montgomery for doing 25. Just got out. Check out her book, A Million Black Girls, on Amazon Prime. Yeah, salute.